The story opens up with a girl trying to confess her love to her classmate, but keeps getting hit in the head by a basketball by multiple classmates who claim that it's a mistake and apologize to her. But a rain of basketballs comes towards her, and she soon realizes that she is dreaming and wakes up to her mother smacking her with a pillow. Meanwhile, as the girl's father gets ready for work, the girl gets beat up by her mother and is getting her hair done by her mom. After getting ready, she heads to school and gets a notification on her phone, alerting her that she has been rewarded $3 for her drawing of a pie sticker. On her way to school, she comes across a dumpling stand where another student is devouring a lot of food. She asks if she can sit beside him, and he agrees. The man selling the dumplings had told her that it would take some time to make, so the girl asks the student if he can share with her. She even offers to pay double, but the student doesn't agree since he thinks these dumplings were destined for him. As the girl gets up to leave, both she and the student fall off the bench. They land on a poster with glue on it and can't seem to get it off, so they head to school with the poster stuck on their butts. While walking to school, the girl spots her crush riding a cycle who informs the duo that there are more uniforms in the school's supply room so they can change there. In the supply room, the girl, called by the name Zhu Jing Jing, meets her friend, also called Zhu Jing Jing. Our main character seems to have a crush on the guy who plays basketball while our male lead seems to have a crush on our heroine's friend, Zhu Jing. After thanking her crush, the teacher walks in and announces that a transfer student has come, and it is none other than the student Zhu Jing Jing was stuck with. He introduces himself as Kong Jia Wai to the class. The teacher kicks the students out of the class since they are going to rearrange their seating. The crush gouges in, and everyone is seated. Jia Wai is revealed to be first in his class, and it's a shock he is being seated next to Zhu Jing Jing, who is in her class. Later, Jing Jing asks her deskmate, Jia Wai, where he lives. When asked why she wants to know, she reveals that she wants to copy Jia Wai's homework. But she won't copy it for free. She offers some of her stickers to Jia Wai. She even signs the back of the sticker sheet with her initials XJJ. After some time, the students head to do their club activities. Jing Jing is the club president of the martial arts club, and there, with her friends, she decides to write a letter for her crush, Yao Zhan, so that he can at least remember her name. She makes it her goal to attend the basketball game. While in class, Jing Jing tries to sneak out of the extra classes, but her teacher catches her. Jia Wai arrives at his house and reads a note left by his dad, which says that he can't join him for dinner but his father has prepared a big meal for him. Jia Wai heads to his luxurious room with fried chicken in his hands while searching online for his crush, Zhu Jing. The next day at the same dumpling stall, Jia Wai invites Jing Jing to sit next to him. She complies, and she shares his meal with him. He even gives his homework to her to copy. Jing Jing finds this very suspicious because Jia Wai is treating her unusually well. She asks him if he is plotting something against her, but he reassures her that it's nothing. Later, Jia Wai goes to the basketball club to participate, and the other club members agree that Jia Wai is quite good at it. Jia Wai is now a member of the basketball club, and they plan for the upcoming basketball game. After discussing how they will play, Jia Wai gets a message from Jing Jing urging him to solve a few questions for her, and he complies. After handing her papers over to her teacher, Jing Jing goes to her mother's tea shop and makes it to the basketball game in time. During the intermission of the match, both Jing Jing and Zhu Jing offer Gao Zhan a drink, and he chooses Jing Jing's drink that she got from her mother's tea shop. During the game, Gao Zhan's stomach starts to hurt, and he wonders what Jing Jing added to his drink. Alas, the basketball game is about to end, and the winner is going to be decided by this last shot. Jia Wai does his best to make the shot and win the game, but he slips over and lands on top of Jing Jing, and they lose the game. The next day, Jing Jing is happy after meeting and apologizing to Gao Zhan after the drink incident, and she sheepishly smiles, which causes her friend to ask what had happened. Later that day, after classes had started, the mean boys of the class snatch a letter out of Jiayi's hand, which was Jing Jing's. The mean boy starts reading the letter aloud in the class, but Jing Jing beats the boy up with her bag when suddenly their teacher arrives. The teacher calls Jing Jing to her office and asks about the letter, and she is sure the letter is Jing Jing's since it has the initials XJJ on the back. The teacher reads the letter and finds the grammar and sentence structure the only troubling thing about this letter. After leaving the teacher's room, Jing Jing's homeroom teacher is advised not to let this situation slide by Jing Jing's supplementary class teacher. Later that day, the teacher calls Jing Jing again, asking who the letter was meant for since it wasn't for Jiayi. But Jiayi comes into the teacher's room and expresses that the letter was certainly meant for him. The teacher lets this slide and tells Jing Jing to write a self-reflection essay and hand it over the next day. The next day, Jing Jing gets into a situation where she has to hold a flag in the traffic zone to raise awareness, but she is met by Jiayi, who meets the same fate as her, and he has to hold the flag. While in class, the teacher calls Jing Jing to hand over her reflection essay, and she complies. She is then told to read it aloud in class, but Jiayi intervenes, telling the teacher that this isn't a good idea, and jokes about his ears being hurt after hearing her. Yao Zhan also intervenes, telling his teacher that this isn't quite right, and it isn't appropriate for her to read it aloud in class. Some other classmates also speak up, telling the teacher to respect Jing Jing's privacy. Later, the homeroom teacher is ridiculed by the supplementary class teacher. Miss Chen and the homeroom teacher takes her frustration out on a dummy when another teacher watches her do so. It's the PE teacher. During lunchtime, Jing Jing eats her food with Gao Zhan and thanks him for speaking up for her in class. Jing Jing explains to Gao Zhan that the letter wasn't for Jiayi, and asks him to help her find out who was plotting against her. But he apologizes and tells her that he can't help her with that. After a while, Jing Jing, Jiayi, and two other friends plan to find the person plotting against Jing Jing. Jiao Zhan also joins to find the culprit while Jing Jing takes her supplementary classes. Jiayi and Gao Zhan manage to get the letter from the teacher's drawer. The next day, the supplementary teacher scolds Jing Jing because she got some questions wrong and tells her to stop going to her Taekwondo club since math isn't her only weak spot. Jing Jing remembers that Yao Zhan is a black belt in Taekwondo and pleads with him to be the temp club president since she is being forced to temporarily resign. Yao Zhan tells her that he has no interest in club activities. The duo decides to have a match, and if Jing Jing wins, Yao Zhan will be the temporary president. Switching scenes to Jiayi's home, his father has made an array of food for them to enjoy for dinner. Jiayi's package arrives, and it's a fake six-pack muscle. The following day at school, the day of the match has arrived, Jing Jing versus Gao Zhan. 30 minutes before the Taekwondo battle, an audience has assembled to watch the match. Zhu Jing prepares for her cheerleading performance in an empty parking lot and practices her dance moves while a suspicious man secretly photographs her. Jiayi spots the suspicious man and takes his camera away, but the man starts hitting and attacking Jiayi. Zhu Jing tries to stop the old man from beating up Jiayi. The scene cuts to Gao Zhan receiving an urgent call from Zhu Jing, who tells him about the situation. He reaches the scene to see Jiayi exhausted, and they contemplate calling the ambulance. Yao Zhan is angry at Zhu Jing since he told her to wait until the match is over, and then he would drop her off at her house, but she didn't listen to him. Gao Zhan tells her to be on guard all the time. He asks Jiayi and Zhu Jing why they didn't call the police, and Zhu Jing reveals that her mother didn't allow her to street dance, and she was doing just that. If she called the police and her mother were to find out, she wouldn't be able to dance anymore. Meanwhile, in the auditorium, a mean boy laughs since Gao Zhan has not arrived, but Jing Jing is disappointed and leaves barefoot, walking the streets of China in the pouring rain. There, Jiayi and Jing Jing spot each other on opposite sides of the crosspath. The duo heads to eat something in a restaurant, and Jiayi even gives some shoes for Jing Jing to wear. While eating in the restaurant, Jiayi reveals the reason why Gao Zhan didn't come to the match, and Jing Jing finds Gao Zhan very thoughtful. Jiayi finds something weird about the receipt he received from the restaurant owner. It had a gold fingerprint on it, the same as the one on the letter that Jing Jing wrote. The next day at school, Jiayi holds a golden pom-pom that cheerleaders use in his hands. He shows Jing Jing that the residue the pom-pom leaves on one's hands is the same as on the letter the culprit put on Jiayi's table. They look at the list of cheerleaders and suspected culprits, and there Jing Jing finds the picture of Zhu Jing, who is holding the same golden pom-pom, but Jiayi defends Zhu Jing. Jing Jing is sure that the culprit is Zhu Jing, and when asked why, she reveals that this is her usual tactic. Since they were kids, Zhu Jing's existence added a lot of pressure onto Jing Jing's life, and since childhood, Zhu Jing has always targeted Jing Jing. After doing some research on his laptop, Jiayi's prime suspect is Weizhu, and when Jing Jing goes to confront her, Jiayi tells her to stop since confronting her would be a terrible idea. Jing Jing meets up with Yao Zhan, who apologizes for missing the match earlier, and to make it up to Jing Jing, he decides to be the club president. But Jing Jing tells him that she doesn't need his sympathy. She later tells about this encounter to Jiayi, who finds it funny that Jing Jing is playing hard to get. The duo comes across a video where Zhu Jing says that it is possible Jing Jing wrote a love letter to Jiayi. Jing Jing angrily makes her way to the person who put the letter atop Jiayi's desk and confronts her. The suspect slyly asks Jing Jing if she has proof, and they threaten to post her deeds on social media if she doesn't tell them where she put the letter. The girl apologizes and leaves the classroom. The duo then heads out to a burger stand and eats their burgers while their friendship strengthens. They decide that Jiayi will help Jing Jing improve her grades and Jing Jing will help make Jiayi more physically fit. The next day, Jiayi vows to lose 20 kilograms. While eating lunch, Zhu Jing approaches Jing Jing, telling her that she has something to talk about, but Jing Jing doesn't want to hear it. Jing Jing ridicules Zhu Jing for being so childish and tells Zhu Jing to leave her alone. Ever since they were children, Zhu Jing has always been against Jing Jing and consistently humiliated her. The next day, the training for a good body starts for Jiayi. Starting today, he will do an hour of aerobic exercise and half an hour of anaerobic exercise daily. Jing Jing will assist him. She hands over a watch that monitors blood pressure, calculates steps, and everything to Jiayi, but he doesn't want to accept such an expensive thing. She forces him to take it because even if she isn't around, she wants to be able to monitor him remotely. Today, the duo will be skipping rope, but Jiayi doesn't want to do it because his knees hurt. However, Jing Jing came prepared. She brought along knee sleeves to help Jiayi out. Later during class, it's Jiayi's turn to teach Jing Jing, and this goes on and on. One day, Jiayi is heading out for a jog with Jing Jing, and his father asks him who this girl is. After leaving the home, it turns out Jiayi has come to play chess with the elderly, and Jing Jing calls him asking what he is doing. She finds Jiayi and drags him to go along with her on a jog.